The Joe Rogan Experience.
I know that you're a big fan of all the medieval Lego themes, so I figured that perhaps we could talk about them for this episode, if that's okay with you, of course.
Thank you for asking, Joe. Where do I even begin? The sets from all the different medieval themes are just incredible. They allow you to build these amazing castles and fortresses, complete with awesome knights, dragons, and all sorts of cool factions you can collect and play with.
Exactly. And the medieval Lego themes are just so rich with history. You have all these different factions. The Black Falcons, the Lion Knights, Forestmen, the Black Knights, the Wolfpack Renegades, the Dragon Masters, the Royal Knights, and the Fright Knights. It's almost like a miniature version of Game of Thrones.
It's incredible, isn't it? And it's not just about the fantasy, Joe. Lego Castle, Kingdoms, and all the other themes can also serve as a way for us to learn about real-life history. You can build castles that were actually used in battles and learn about the different strategies that were used in medieval warfare.
That's a great point, Jordan. I've seen a couple of videos on YouTube of people creating these gargantuan castles that take like months to build, and they're honestly amazing. Building with Lego feels like a great way to exercise your creativity and problem-solving skills. You have to figure out how to build something that actually looks good and is simultaneously structurally sound. Otherwise, your sibling or friend might accidentally break it. I learned that lesson the hard way when Joey Diaz was sleeping over at my place for the weekend a couple years ago. I don't know how he did it, but he accidentally tripped over his own feet and fell belly first into my Lego zone, crushing my 1584 Knights Challenge set that I had just finished building.
I'm so sorry for your loss, Joe. It was a wonderful set. Now, to respond to what you said first, absolutely. And the satisfaction that comes from completing a complex build like that is just unparalleled. It's a way to channel your focus and attention into something that is both productive and fun.
And let's not forget about how much fun we have when we're building these sets together. Remember that time when we were building Magisto's Magical Workshop and we lost Magisto's wand? All that searching and it was laying in the folds of my t-shirt all along.
Yeah, I remember. But the best part of that day were the homemade chocolate chip cookies your mother gave to us after the search for Magisto's wand.
Yeah, Mom makes some killer cookies. She made some fudge yesterday that I brought to the studio if you want some later after we finished recording.
Oh, I'd love some. Thank you, Joe.
You know what they say, Jordan. Sharing is caring. Speaking of sharing, let me share what I saw in my local Lego store a few days ago. I saw the 10305 Lion Knights Castle set, and my God, it was beautiful. Probably the most beautiful thing I've seen in all my life. But man, it was just way too expensive for me to buy there, and then it's like $400.
Oh gosh, yeah. It's a beautiful set. But I know what you mean about the price. It's definitely an investment, that's for sure. But considering how huge it is and the amount that you're getting for those $400, it's honestly a pretty great deal compared to some other sets we've seen recently.
I mean, I get it. It's a big set with a lot of pieces and cool features. But still, $400 is a lot of money.
Well, Joe, you know what they say. Good things come to those who wait. Maybe you can keep an eye out for a sale or discount or even find it secondhand for a better price.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe I'll have to start scouring eBay or something. I'm sure someone is willing to part with a banged-up box.
Yeah, and for our listeners at home who may be new to Lego, patience and perseverance can pay off when it comes to getting the sets that you really want.
That's some good advice, Jordan. I honestly shouldn't be surprised since that's what you're known for. And you know what? I think I'm going to take it to heart. I'm not giving up on that Lion Knights Castle set just yet.
I have no doubt that you'll find a way to get it, Joe. And when you do, we'll build it together.
Sounds like a plan, buddy. Thank you for coming on the show.
You know what, Joe? We should do this again sometime. I'd very much like to dive deeper into the Lego rabbit hole, if you may.
I'd love that, Jordan.